So next students will discuss about the single cell protein, and it is also known as the SCP. Now what is this single cell protein? Single cell protein means that when we will grow the microorganisms on a large scale, means in the bioreactors, and when we grow the microorganisms, microbes, in bioreactors on a large scale, then they act as a source of protein, vitamins, fats, and carbohydrates. So they also considered as an alternative source for providing the proteins, vitamins, fats and carbohydrates, and they contain large amount of protein, so that's why they are also known as the single cell protein. As the microorganisms, they are unicellular, so that's why they are known as single cell, and they produce a large quantity of the protein, so that's why they are known as SCP, that is single cell protein. And these microorganisms that are grown over the straw, wastewater from potato processing plants, then the next is animal manure, molasses. Now what are the molasses? Molasses that are obtained from the sugar cane, means when the sugar cane that is boiled, and then means when it is boiled, then it will concentrate it to form a syrup. Okay, and that syrup that is known as the molasses, and it obtained from the sugar cane. So it can be obtained from the straw, wastewater from potato processing plants, animal manure, molasses, and even from the sewage water. So that's why this process that is eco-friendly, and it not causes the environmental pollution, not cause environmental pollution. This process of producing the protein, carbohydrates, vitamins, mineral from the microorganism, so this process even reduces the environmental pollution. And these substances, means like straw, wastewater from wastewater, animal manure, molasses, sewage water, means it uses the microorganisms, they uses it as a source of getting the nutrient for growth. Now next is I will share one data with you, like for example 250 kg cow, it produces around 200 gram of protein per day. Okay, so in the same period 250 gram of microorganisms, of microbes like Methylophyllus, it produces around 25 tons of protein. It produces around 25 tons of protein. Now next is that if suppose the mushrooms that are acceptable as edible, means it is also known as edible fungi, and many people they eat mushrooms. It means that mushroom that is edible as it belongs to the group of the fungi, as it belongs to fungi. So if suppose the mushroom it is acceptable, so the microorganisms they can also be acceptable as the food, as they can provide the proteins, vitamins, fats, carbohydrates in large quantity to us.